Call Sergeant Stifler.
Sorry, who do you want to call?
Call Bubba J.
Sorry, who do you want to call?
Call Jakob.
Okay, calling Jacob Stengel.
Yep.
Jacob.
Yep.
Yeah, so we came up with a plan for tomorrow. So you can just meet me here at 1:30 if you want to go to that place.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so just meet me here at 1:30 then, and I'll be here and getting the trailer hooked up, and then we can go from here. Okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yep,
All right,
bye.
thanks. Bye.
So welcome back to Amberg Acres. So earlier this week, Monday to be exact, there were a couple auctions starting. The first one was in Rhinelander. The hospital in Rhinelander had an auction for a bunch of stuff in the basement, all their shelving units. I'm assuming they're going digital, and these were shelving units that held like records of all their patients and stuff. And there were some really nice shelving units that would take up a whole wall, like a whole wall up in my office or something, to put stuff on. And I missed the opportunity on that auction. We were in Green Bay all day. I wasn't able to get to the computer to bid on them, so I missed it. Some of the stuff went really cheap, like a whole section of wall cabinets for $55, which I thought was a steal. You know, yes, you had to go there and take them apart yourself and whatever, but it was nothing that I couldn't do, you know. So the second day, Tuesday, there was another auction in Appleton, and this was like computer desks, and they're heavy-duty computer desks. They're called back-to-back desks. So there's a divider in between, and then there's a front side and a back side. They had 4 monitors on them. And all of that stuff came along with it. The monitors, the keyboards, the mice, the computer did not come along with it, but you got the double desk and the 4 monitors, and of course it's as is, so I don't know how much any of it works. But I was able to get one set for $16 and the other set for $17 on these desks. So Jacob's gonna meet me here today, and we're gonna take a ride down there and pick these up. And hopefully they're exactly what I thought I bought, okay? So stay tuned. All right, guys, so this is what we got here. We got 2 of these. They're considered a back-to-back desk. So very nice tabletop work surfaces, very nice. Not all gouged up or nothing, really clean. And then when you walk around it, there's another one on the other side of it. So that's why they're called back-to-back. They're on one pedestal. So underneath here are a bunch of wires, electronics. These are power desks. So this should lift up and down with a motor. All right. And we had to cut the cables. There's a big cable running through there. The only way to get it apart was to cut those cables without disassembling the entire unit. I guess is why we did that. But it was kind of a shit show down there. My appointment was for 3:30, and the guy that drives the forklift was leaving at 4 o'clock. And I did not realize that these were all attached. There were 3 of them all attached together in one row. So I basically cut the other one off so that whoever's desk that was able to get it. And I cut my 2 apart, so that we could get the guy to get him lifted on the trailer quick before he walked out the door for the day. So it was kind of a shit show. There were people running around everywhere trying to get their stuff set up so that he could put it on their trucks, and he just up and left at 4 o'clock. So I don't know how they got their stuff on the trailer, on their trailers, but we got ours. So they're very nice desks. I mean, they're heavy. There's no way we would have lifted this on by ourselves without a forklift. So I got home last night about, it was close to 9 o'clock when I got home. And I hopped on a tractor, put the forks on, and got them off because it was supposed to rain last night. And here we are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this one up so that I can work on the bottom here and see what was all on there, or see what that electric looks like in there. It's all enclosed, so there's a bunch of screws and stuff under there that you got to take off to get at the actual wiring. So I want to take some of that apart so I can see how that was wired, what that big cable was running to, and see what else is all in there. There were four computer monitors, 2 mouses, 2 keyboards per unit. So I have 8 computer monitors now. Basically 4 keyboards and 4 mice to go with these desks. So $16, $17. So for under $40, I got quite a bit of stuff. So I thought it was a pretty good deal. If I would have to guess, a motorized desk like this here, this is probably in the thousands of dollars to buy new. So I think I got a pretty good deal here. And this center panel here, this center panel that's on 2 big rods, it just lifts out of the center. So we just tied the cable around it, the strap around it, just to hold it down so it didn't come out coming home on the freeway. And we had a little bit of issue, bouncing. The roads are so bad right now because of the frost coming out and everything that we had to stop twice and retighten the straps and stuff because it was just bouncing all over the place back there on the trailer. But we got her home. It was almost a 2-hour drive to go get these in Appleton from here. It's the GPS says 1 hour and 40 minutes, but it took us almost 2 hours. We were coming home, we were driving way under the speed limit. But we got it here, and yeah, they look good. On the bottoms there, on the legs, they got little feet, which I'm going to probably take off because I think having the bigger square sitting down on my floors, upstairs there like that in my office is going to be better to do that. And I may even put like a board across there to make it span the joists. So it spans at least over two joists instead of sitting in the middle of a joist. I think I got a pretty good deal here. They're in very nice condition. Whether or not I can get the motors to work and make it raise up and down, I don't know yet. That's to be seen. So let me work on it for a little bit here. I'm going to flip it up over so I can work on the bottom. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these are like some flip up panels that enclosed everything. I'm probably going to just take them off because I don't need them. They're kind of a nuisance right now, but we'll see. We'll see how they come off and see what it takes to get at that wiring under there and take that all apart. So, all right, I'll get back to you when I get that far. Well, it only took me a minute to figure this out once I got it flipped over. That was like a busway in there. I completely removed it because we had to cut this cable to get the tables apart. Okay, so it's basically a fancy, clip and everything, and that powered these outlets on this busway, and that's what the rest of it was plugged into. So I just removed this. I don't know if I'll use this or not. The only way I can make it work is to try and figure out how to wire this connector back up here. Okay, and that's possible. I could probably do that, but that'll be a later date. Right now I just wanted to get the tables working. So that's pretty nice. I can bring it up and stand to work, or I can put it down and sit in a chair to work. Let's see if the other side works. I didn't test this side yet. Yeah. That's nice. I like that. All right, I gotta get the wife out here and show her what I did. Well, I'm glad I know just a little bit about electrical because I was able to hotwire this thing. Got it going up and down. Got the lights working. It's kind of a neat light. You just swipe your hand over it and then swipe it the other way and it turns it on and off. Never seen nothing like that. So this one's all set to go. So basically what it had here is these outlets that are in that busway or whatever you want to call that thing underneath there. These are labeled 1 through 4. So each one has a different configuration on the end and they just snap into place so you can move them from one box to the other and it's on a different circuit, okay? So in this table I used the 1s and the 3s, okay? And then I just tied the 2 wires together so it's all on one circuit now. So I used the 1s and the 3s here and I'll use the 2s and the 4s over there because there were what was in there? 8 wires were in that cable that was under there. So basically the number 1s were the black, the number 2s or the number 3s were the blue. So I'm assuming the number 2s over there and that other table are going to be the red, and then there was a gray and like a pink, an off red, like a pink. So it's going to be one of them other 2 that are going to be that table over there. So I know just enough about electrical to be dangerous, you know. But I got it figured out. I got this one working. So now I'm going to flip over and do the other one over there. So I just wanted to make this video. So if you guys are out there looking for stuff, you go on these auction sites. Every now and then you can find a good deal. Like I say, this is probably a couple $1,000 desk. And this company had, boy, I want to say there were well over 20, some of them there. Yeah, it was kind of a shit show because they were all connected in groups of 3 and 4, and we had to cut them apart. And that was kind of a pain. I wasn't quite equipped for that. I had to borrow a wire cutter from some other guy that had a wire cutter there, so luckily he had one. Yeah, I got it working. So a little bit of sweat equity, you can get a nice set of tables like this on an auction site, you know. And these will work for years now. This is great. I'll have my laser, the CNC router on one of these, and yeah, it'll work good. So if I'm tired of sitting, I can just stand up and do it, you know. All right. So if you like these videos, you know, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.